All right, let's talk about the Gordon Collier Band. How long has that been a band? I think I read where you started playing at age 14.
I did. I did. My mom and dad loaded me up in the station wagon on my 14th birthday for my birthday surprise and took me to Wharton, Texas, which is just down the road. And I was like, man, I'm going to get a car. I'm going to get a car for my birthday. And we pulled up, and I was shocked and disappointed that we weren't in the Ferrari dealership, Tony.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
We pulled up behind this house, and there was a sign on the door that said music studio. I'm like, what's going on? And it was the home of my organist at church. He was also a music instructor. So we go in there, and there's all these guitars laying around, and she goes, pick one. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, pick out any guitar that you want. And you're going to stay here and you're going to take lessons from this guy. She knew that I was sort of musically inclined. I was always banging around on the piano at home and stuff like that. So if it weren't for my mom, I never would have picked up an instrument at all. So that's where it all started. A year later, I was playing in a band in high school. Quit playing football because why do you play football? To impress the chicks, right?
Absolutely.
I could impress the chicks playing music too, and it's a lot less painless. So I had my band there. The Gordon Collier Band started. I focused on journalism and my TV career for many years, and just music was in the background. And I met some hillbillies in southeastern Oklahoma when I was living in Tulsa, and they reignited my passion for performance. And when I came back to Waco for my second tour of duty here, I met a guy named Abel Ochoa, and we started doing duos and stuff like that. And a few years later, I guess it was, oh my gosh, nearly 20 years ago, I started putting my own band together, and it's been operating in some form or fashion for almost 20 years. Yeah.
But have you ever thought about going to Nashville and trying to make it on your own in music? Has it been a thought?
Well, that was my a dream at one point when I was young, and again, my mom stepped in and said, "You need to have a backup plan, something with health insurance and a 401k." So I did that. I focused on my journalism career, and everybody wants to play on the big stage.
Oh, sure. It's hard. It's a hard thing to make it.
Yeah, it is. I didn't have the focus that requires or the talent. So yes and no would be the simple answer to that.
Gotcha. Well, I know that you've opened for many headliners. How is that? How do you get those jobs, those gigs?
I have been so fortunate, Tony, and blessed. I don't have to make a lot of phone calls. My schedule fills up whether I want it to or not. And knock on wood, that is a great problem to have, because I know there's a lot of musicians struggling to find work. But I have been real blessed and real fortunate that, with the TV presence, that doesn't hurt at all. Everybody knows Gordon Collier, and once
everybody.
Kind of like a car wreck, everybody's going to stop and look. So everybody wants to see the news guy perform on stage. So I've been lucky.